You were the only member of the original cast who provided the voices, who went on, to play the character in real life. No pressure at all, right? Because nobody knows this franchise.
Yeah, I don't know. I was checking with somebody today who was saying they didn't know if any actor has ever done the transition, played an animated character, then that had gone on to do the live action. So I want to be in the Guinness Book of Records for that. Don't say it. Don't ruin it. Just
Dwayne
let's
Johnson.
pretend it's never happened.
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, bugger.
Maui.
Man, other than Dwayne Johnson, but who's that? Anybody here ever heard of Dwayne Johnson?
Nobody, you see. Okay, you see.
I mean somebody who people know.
Okay.
Anyway, but yeah, so no pressure. No pressure.
No.
I do feel like a kind of guardian of this franchise, like Dean, We started it together and I care
It's kind of your baby.
Yeah, it's kind of my baby. So it felt, and that's what Dean actually said, because it didn't look like I was going to be able to do it because I wasn't available. And Dean got in touch, and he was like, "I'm so sad because it's me and you, and him and I are friends. We've spent New Year's together in Iceland. We're Vikings, and so yeah, to come back in, it was a certain amount of pressure. But I played these characters where you're in the spotlight, Phantom of the Opera, the 300 roles like that, where everybody, Dracula, where everybody has an opinion already before they've even seen it. So you just get on with it and you do the best you can,
When you were studying history in the UK, what was the most fascinating part or the most intriguing part about the Scandinavian culture for you when you were young?
Well, the Viking, I'm from Scotland. There's a lot of Vikings in Scotland.
Oh, yeah.
They came right down. In fact, in Iceland, where I've made a couple of movies now, they boast that all the Viking men came down, stole all their women, and went up to Iceland. So I was like, that's where they went. But they were an amazing culture, and in terms of how much they traveled, how far they went to Africa, they went to Persia, they got all over the world, and it was just these men in a boat rowing all the time. Can you imagine the strength that they had
and the knowledge?
And
how to avoid like a storm or like whatever, guiding by the star.
Yes, but I used to always think, whenever I was struggling with them physically, I would always imagine a Viking man on his longboat or longship with those oars just going and going, and you go that right. In the worst weather and the worst storms. But other than that, they also were they were very organized people. We like to see them as wild men, but they had the first court system, the first constitution on earth. They were very organized in terms of court and procedure and how things were done. And they don't get a lot of credit for that. We like to see them as wild, axe-wielding maniacs. And by the way, they were that too. So we'll take both,
Now, Stoic, I have a trivia for you. What do the words sky, law, and wrong have in common?
Sky,
law, and wrong.
Law as in?
As in it's the law.
L-A-W?
Yeah.
Sky, law, and then wrong?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
All of them have Scandinavian roots.
Okay, other than that.
In the English language. Oh, you knew that!
Dwayne who? Sorry.
Hey, that was the best part of the interview. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is that it? Is that